Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I'm going to give you a few more minutes to check in. And as you're coming in, go ahead and say hello. I want to see who is coming on tonight. Welcome to Valiant Voice. I am so excited about tonight, and I'm so grateful that you are here. You see what's going on at the bottom. I want you to like, I want you to tag, I want you to share. Go ahead and share this live to everybody you know. Share this on your platforms, on your pages, because I know that tonight is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of information that I believe is going to be worthwhile for you. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you coming in. Hey, Mrs. Tally, how are you? Hey, Mrs. Tally, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. Come on in, everybody. And as you're coming in, say something to me so I know that you are here and that you're ready for Valiant Voice. Miss Rose, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all of your support, all of your love. Again, I'll give you a few more minutes to come in and like, tag, and share. Like, tag, and share. It is going to be awesome. And again, as you're coming in, go ahead and say something to me so I know and I can greet you. Hey, Miss Deborah, thank you so much for being here. So good to see you. So good to have you. Oh my goodness, I feel the love already. So good to see you. Alicia, somebody listen. Sorry, Insider. Good to see you, Miss Alicia. Susan, good to see you. Oh my goodness. Hi, it's even better to see you. I am so happy. Author Jolanda Thomas Foster, one of my aunties. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Miss Ashante, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Listen. We were in Florida and she was just listen. That's her signature. I love it. It is so good to see you all the way from Florida. Do you live in Orlando, Kissimmee? I know that's kind of the same area, but let me know where exactly you're from so I can shout out where you are. If you have not done so already, go ahead and like, love, tag, share. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. I am so happy that everybody is here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Let me just make sure, and then we'll jump right in. We'll jump right in. Might be something going on with Instagram, but that's okay. We will keep it moving. Again, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Haines City, that's right. Haines City, Florida. Haines City, Florida is in the house, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Well, I want to be a good steward of your time tonight. I don't want to keep you on here too long. My name is Matt. My name is Matthew Talley, and I am the founder of Valiant Voice. I am the founder of this awesome program called Valiant Voice. And what it stands for is VOICE is an acronym where we valiantly overcome insecurities to cultivate excellence in expression. I want to say it again. This is Valiant Voice, where we valiantly, courageously overcome insecurities to cultivate excellence in expression. And I believe that this is something that was given to me to steward and to grow and to make famous, not for me, but for everybody in our world that needs it. I am happy and proud to be a speech language pathologist, which means I'm a speech therapist. I help people to find their voice. It is my job to help the client who may stutter, the client who may have some sort of articulation difficulty, to help clients who may need rehabilitation after an accident, to help them to find their voice. I'm also a speaker. I'm also a public speaker. I'm a preacher, and I'm also a professor. And I think this is a way to sort of meld all of that into something that'll bless and help others. So I use my expertise as a speech pathologist, as a public speaker, as a professor to help my clients who may have a fear of public speaking. Just real quick, just so I know who I'm talking to, if you're in the room tonight and you have ever had an experience where you've had issues with public speaking, maybe you were afraid of speaking in public, just put a hand up in the comments so I know who I'm talking to tonight. Don't be ashamed. Because did you know that about 75 to 80% of everyone in this world has some level of fear of public speaking? We go into it in our course where we talk about glossophobia, where it is the fear of speaking, it is the fear of expressing, and you're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone. And I think part of the calling of this organization called Valiant Voice is to help people know that you're not alone. You're not the only one that has a problem with public speaking. You're not the only one who doesn't want to go on a stage. You're not the only one who wants to come on a live, because a lot of times when we go through things like that, we think that we're all by ourselves, but you are not. You see people right here. Mrs. Tally has her hand up. Alicia has her hand up. Jolanda has her hand up. Cleo has her hand up. Yeah, our hands are up. And guess what? Even me. Because can I tell you a secret that maybe people may not know about me? I was a child who stuttered. I had a stutter growing up, and there are some people who were here that knew me when I was a little boy, and I couldn't get one word out. I couldn't get one sentence out. And as a result, I had a fear, even as a little boy. But thank God for my speech therapist and for the power of prayer. And now I am who I am today. What am I trying to tell you? It's possible. Can someone just type it in the comments? It's possible. It's possible to overcome. It's possible not just to hide for the rest of your life from public speaking opportunities. It's possible to overcome with strategies and tools and with guidance. And that's why I'm here. I believe that Valiant Voice is here to help all of us to know, yeah, there you go, sister, Miss Deborah. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Yes, it is so possible to overcome. Can I tell you another secret? You do not have to stay in fear. Can I say that again? You do not have to stay in fear. You do not have to stay in this place where every time a mic is in your hand or in your face, you freeze up. It's possible to overcome those fears and grow. And everyone that sees my posts on Instagram, on Facebook for Valiant Voice, I'll always put in there, let's grow together. Yeah, it's possible. I see you tonight. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Let me tell you, it is possible. And I have some witnesses tonight. Woo! I have some witnesses tonight who are a witness and a testimony to the fact that it is possible. You do not have to stay stuck, and we can grow together. It's see, because I want us to know that Valiant Voice is not me preaching at you. Valiant Voice is not me yelling at you and forcing you. My job is to coach you. My job is to help you grow and help me grow at the same time. So again, we have some people in the house tonight who are going to help me to just share with you, to just open up your heart and open up your mind to help us to know that it's possible. These ladies that I'm going to bring up in just a few minutes were a part of our first public speaking course. Can you clap for them real quick? Just clap, clap, clap. We're going to do a lot of clapping, a lot of celebration tonight, but just clap for them in advance because they made it. They made it through. They were able to come to every class. They were able to be a part of conversations, discussions, PowerPoints. They did the work. They put together speeches, they put together presentations, and they made it through. And I'm so excited about their journey. I'm excited about their process. I'm excited about all that they are going to do with these tools because we grew together for 8 weeks. Y'all, listen, we grew together for 8 weeks straight. I sat in this very spot with these leaves behind me, and we taught and we spoke, and I am so proud. See, look at y'all, look at y'all. I love the support. Yes, congratulations, 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 congratulations. Yes, 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 yes. They made it through, and I know that it's only the beginning. So I'm going to stop talking because I want you to hear from them. So I'm going to introduce them one by one. But before I do, please, 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 if you had not done so already, go ahead and like, go ahead and tag, go ahead and share. Make sure this is on your page because, hey, you may not need this, but there's somebody in your sphere of influence. There's someone on your page that needs something like this in their lives. So go ahead, share this everywhere you can because I know it'll be a blessing. So let's introduce our ladies tonight. I am so excited. Put my music back on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll put different music because they deserve different music. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-oh. I like it. I like it. Oh. I want to introduce to you the ladies that were in our first public speaking course, in our first public speaking class. First up, I want to bring to the stage Miss Liz. Come on, everybody, clap it up for Miss Liz. How are you, Miss Liz? You good?
I'm doing well, doing well. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for
Good,
joining.
good, good. No, thank you for being here. Next up, I want to bring to the stage Miss Tanisha. Come on, clap, 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 clap. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then I want to bring up last but certainly not least, Miss Denise. Come on, clap, 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 clap. Yes, we are so happy to see you all tonight. I'm so looking forward to this conversation. You guys look amazing. You look happy. You look confident. You look strong. And I'm so grateful for you guys being here tonight. So I'm going to go look at all these. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Look at all these people. Oh my goodness. Liz. The claps, the claps. T. Yep, 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 yep. Thank y'all so much for encouraging these wonderful ladies. Denise. Yeah. Beautiful. All these claps. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is what Valiant Voice is all about, encouraging one another, helping each other to feel strengthened, empowered. It is beautiful. So I'm going to go around the square here and I'm just going to ask you guys all the same questions. We're going to go in. And for those who are watching, I want to be as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions whatsoever, put them in the chat because at the end of our time together, I'm going to go back, find the questions, and all of us are going to help to answer your questions. So if it's a question about public speaking, if it's a question about Valiant Voice, if it's a question about their experience, maybe Liz or Tanisha or Denise say something that really resonates with you and you want them to share a little bit more, or you want to have some clarity, put those questions in the chat so that we can answer you and so that we can build this up. Now, I do want to say we do have our public speaking course coming up this fall. Can we give it up for the fall course? Woo!
Woo!
Yes, for our fall course, it's coming back. So tonight is not just an advertisement, but it's good for you to know what's available to you. So you are more than welcome to join us in our next public speaking course coming up. You have until September 27th to reserve your spot. If you'd like to be a part of the next public speaking course, you have until the 27th to get your monies in or to establish establish a payment plan so that we can get you into the program. All right. So let's do it. Let's grow and let's become together. All right. So let's start with Miss Liz. Miss
Of
Liz, I
course.
want you to tell us your name. I want you to tell us your name, a little bit about you, your family, your background. Who is Liz?
Hi everyone. I'm very happy to to be here. As beginning, like I was just kind of like excited because I knew that I wanted to grow. Well, my name is Liz. I work in a lab, and I do a lot of like research, and we do like DNA sequencing and stuff like that. All of the good stuff, that is out there. We have it, and I have three kids. I have a 18-year-old, and I have a 12 and a 13-year-old boys. So I'm here in Jersey, and like I always see myself growing and do my best that I can. So I have seen, the post that Matthew that he had put in, and I was just like, I just want my kids to listen to me. Like, I just want them to just, have their attention. Now, how do I do that? Like, not just in public, but just inside my home. And that's when I was just
Wow.
like, I need something else. Like, I need a help. I need help. I need something that shows me that I can do it because I do have it. And when you have that, you have the love and you have the potential. You're like, okay, but I want to do it, but I just don't know how to. And that's when you came along, and then it was just so great just to share good things and everything that we have learned in that process as well.
Come on, let's give it up for Liz one more time. That was awesome. And I love how you open it up so quickly, how you didn't join this course because you wanted necessarily help to hold a microphone. Your first priority was no, I want to be a better speaker in my home in front of my
Yes.
children. And that shows just the length and the breadth and the possibilities of this course, because maybe you'll never hold a microphone in your life, but you will talk to your husband, you will talk to your kids, you will talk to your family members, and sometimes you just need that extra support to find your voice in other contexts. So that is amazing, Liz. I am so happy that you saw my name and you saw the advertisement. You are awesome. Absolutely. Now, Miss Denise, let's go to you. I am so happy that you're here again. Same thing for you. Tell us your name, a little bit about you. Talk to us. Who is Denise? I'm not sure if we lost you. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
Perfect. My name is Denise. I am from New Jersey. Um, uh, a little bit about me is so I graduated as a nurse. Um, One of the reasons why I was very intrigued for this course was I knew that I needed more tools, and I am familiar with who you are, so I know you're a great communicator. And I was like, what better than learning the tools and learning your career as well of what you do. I was like, let me do it. I know it's just going to get better. Anything that I can tweak better. And I know that that would allow me to just be able to have better speaking. So I enjoyed everything. That's what mainly the main reason for coming in. And yeah, I'm a youth leader, so I just wanted to perfect what I had. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed everything.
Come on. I love it. Give it up one more time for Miss Denise. I love it. Yes. And now we get another perspective of moving from, the home now into her profession and into her ministry, her ability to, because she's already now, let me just tell you in advance, I knew Denise before this. Denise, again, she already said that she's a youth leader and she's an amazing leader. She's an amazing organizer. She does great at what she does. And for her to say, you know what, even though I'm good at what I do, there's always room for us to grow. And so she was able to come in and have that growth mindset, and she just enhanced. I mean, hey, she's already awesome, and I think this course just amplified and gave her, I pray, even more tools. So again, from family to professionalism to ministry, whatever it is, to church life, this course, this program is perfect for you, to help you to get the tools to find your voice and use it effectively. I love it. Miss Tanisha. Miss Tanisha, same thing for you. Your name, a little bit about you. Who is Tanisha?
Hi everyone, my name is Tanija. I'm 29 years old. I am currently in school for my bachelor's, pursuing psychology and counseling. And I felt the need to speak to Matthew about public speaking. I always felt like I didn't have the confidence to stand up in front of a crowd of people and just speak. And I knew it was an issue when I began to get nervous just to have simple conversations with people. And so I reached out to someone that's like a brother to me. And it just so happened that at the same time that I was reaching out, he was coming up with this idea for public speaking and he felt the need and it was perfect timing. So I'm just glad to be a part of this. I've grown, I've learned so much. Um, and I hope I can help inspire somebody else to reach out for help. It's not easy, but when we reach out for help and we have community, it makes things easier.
Tanisha, that was beautiful. Come on, let's give it up for Miss Tanisha one more time. I love it. Tanisha opens up a whole new conversation about how sometimes it's hard to ask for help. Sometimes it's hard, especially when you need it and you feel it sort of because fear paralyzes you. Is anybody in the comments a witness to that? That fear is a paralyzer. And a lot of times when you have fear in your heart, you have doubts and low self-esteem in your mind, you end up being paralyzed. You can't move forward, you can't grow, you can't progress. But this course, I think, was designed for people just in that situation, because we understand that fear only has power if you allow it to. Okay, let me not preach tonight, but I just want you to know that fear only has power if you allow it to. And I think that this course gives practical things. See, now a lot of you know my background. I'm a reverend, I'm a preacher, all that stuff. But this is not just a course that says, okay, let's pray for you and then the fear will go. I believe in the power of prayer, but I also believe in the power of practical tools. Yeah, I believe in the power of practical tools and strategies that'll help people to overcome these things, not just in the moment, but for in the days to come. And so again, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you again for being here. Let's get right into this
Mhm.
conversation. We're not going to be long, but I do think that this is going to be a blessing. Jolanda said, I got the water ready. I hear you. Listen, I'm glad you're ready. You on deck. I appreciate it. All right. So you already sort of told us how you heard about the course. You heard about it through social media. We posted some graphics and some flyers. But I want to hear a little bit more about, number one, what were your desires and hopes for this course? What were you desiring to get from this course specifically? And were those desires met? Because a lot of times, we'll go into programs with these hopes and desires of success, but we don't really get what we were looking for. And sometimes it feels like we wasted our money. So I just want to know, for you guys, did the course meet your expectations? But what were you expecting to begin with? All that together. Let's start with Miss Tanisha. What do you think?
Yeah, so I believe the course definitely met my expectations. I wanted to become more confident. I wanted to be able to believe in myself that I can speak in front of people without getting so nervous that I stumble upon my words. And I believe because of the practical skills or terms that you gave during the course, it helped me to have a strategy for public speaking. I mean, I had, as you stated, I had prayer. I knew to pray. And I knew to speak to others about it, but to have someone sit down and break it down for me, in this moment, maybe you have a presentation, and you need to make sure that you know what you're talking about. Here's a way
Right.
to study, here's a way to practice, here's a way to prepare. So those practical things actually helped me become more confident, and that was my expectation, that I'll be confident speaking in front of others.
Come on. I love it. I love it. Yes. And I'm so happy to hear that, because for you to come in ready to learn, open to growth, I'm glad you weren't disappointed and that you got what you needed to carry on and continue. Do you think that what you were given in this course, you were able to apply easily as you left our classes?
I mean, even in the first week of the class, many know that I do not like taking a mic in front and speaking. But even in the first week of the class, I found myself at work taking initiative. I found myself at church taking initiative. Um, and those are things that I will be so hesitant. Like if somebody says, could you give a word? Could you speak on something? I will be the last person. I will make sure. But
Wow.
just the first week I found myself taking initiative, and I never had that confidence to be like, I'm gonna speak. No, I'm gonna take initiative. I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I'm gonna speak up. So I definitely saw in the first week that fear was leaving, and the
Come on.
confidence and belief in myself was rising, for sure.
Come on. You said in the first week. You didn't even get an
Mhm.
assignment yet. In the first week. How amazing is that to hear, y'all? Do you hear this, people? I want you to know that it's possible when you have the mindset and you have the passion for it. It is absolutely possible. Same question for you, Liz. What were your expectations? Were they met? And were these principles easy to apply outside of here?
Well, definitely did. It had a big change in my life, not just in my home, but also outside when at church and stuff like that. I have seen like the first week, I was just like in a I just had it. I knew that I had an expectation because I have seen your wife and you together, and then every time that you guys speak, it was just like something that it will go through, and then that kind of like felt my spirit. And every time that I was going to to the classes, I'm like, oh my God, this is the time, this is the time. And every time I was just writing and just kind of giving ideas of how to manage things and how to speak and the way that we kind of go, because sometimes we, like you said, one of the classes says that you have to see the audience, if they're young, if they're, if they're an adult, if they are, there's a way how to progress, how to bring it, to them, because it's about the public and who you're bringing it, in order for you to understand the level of maturity. And that
Yeah.
kind of like threw me off, and I was like, oh my God, this is it. And every time it was just a gift that you have for those people that you can tell where we're lacking and what are the things that we are need. And I think you have even worked on each individual of us to show that that there's a gift inside of us. I mean, there is a voice inside of us that can
Yes.
can penetrate others and can say, hey, here I am, I'm here to tell you, but I don't know how to. But there you go. You was just there to walk us all through the way. And I was just like, I was just every time that I was coming to class, I was excited. We cried, we laughed, we got to know each other, which it was beautiful. And one of the things that I want to share that I hope I don't forget is that I'm very talkative. I even at church and everything, but there was something that I knew that it was missing because they didn't have the attention. And you brought that out of me, the root of where I was lacking, how, why, and that came through my youth that I went through. And I was just like, oh my God, this is it. And that's how I came to practice that.
Oh my gosh, you gonna make me cry. Don't do that to me. It's too early. It's too early. You ain't doing that to me. Oh my goodness, that just made my heart so full. Number one, I kept hearing you say you were excited to come to class. And I think that's important. You don't want to go to something that's boring and dry. It is something that is special when you can come, and it's not just a class, but it's a community. Can someone just type in the comments, this is a community? Tell somebody this is a community. This is not just a
Yeah.
course, this is not just a program. You build relationships. They had a what I'm talking about them while they're here. They had a WhatsApp chat without me. And they were talking, they were working together. I said, whoa, where did this come from? But it just happened. But something so powerful that you said, and we got really into some deep, heavy things in our course. And it was not meant to be that way. I did not come on saying, I want to make them cry today. No, it was just
Right.
a matter, we were talking about fear, and we were talking about how a lot of what is manifesting in our adulthood stems from things that happened in our childhood. It stems from things that happen in our childhood and the stories that we heard. And it's not my place to tell their stories, and I'm not going to. But one day I believe they will testify on their own of their stories and the trauma and the pain that they've been through, because anger and fear and anxiety, all those are symptoms of a root cause. And
Mhm.
Valiant Voice is such a comprehensive program that it just doesn't look at you from the perspective of public speaking. I wanted to
Right.
find the root. I wanted to help them realize and understand the root of what was happening, what was going on. And y'all, we had a whole crying and breathing and tissues and mocos and everything that's running around. I love y'all so much. And I wanted to hug them through the screen. And I just know that this is something that's right, honey. It is what we called holistic. It is so holistic, where it deals with your mind, it deals with your heart, it deals with your emotions, it deals with your spirit. Everything about you, this program addresses. We only had 8 weeks, and look at what happened, and look how much it helped. And so I love it. Oh man, again, I'm not y'all stay up there. There's little tears. Stay up my eye. Anyway, I'm so happy. Denise, talk to us. Same question for you. What were your expectations? What did you desire from this course? And did this course meet your expectations?
Absolutely. It met the expectations. I was just gonna come in with a willingness to learn, and willing to see a different side of communication, because all I ever knew about communication was, okay, talk. I mean, that's simple, but I knew that you would break it down not only in a practical level, but educational level as well. And you really did. You did very well in breaking it down on tools, on different styles of communication, on fear, which is also very important, because there is a root to it of why some of us are more fluent in speaking and why some
Right.
are not more fluent in speaking. So it was just a very well composed structure of public speaking, which was that. So it definitely met it. And overall, what I really learned about it was that, because I was already in a position or in a place where I was up in public or speaking. But yes, of course, the nerves are there. I'm not one to take a mic or one to say much, or communicate, but I wanted to really do everything in excellence. And just to the way that my brain works is that I just want to understand everything. So the way, like I said, the way you broke it down on tools, methods, styles of communication, that really helped me to build the confidence and be like, wait a minute, I have been doing this, I've been doing that. Now I have a terminology to this. And then I was able to be like, okay, now I just got to go and speak confidently um,
Mhm.
whenever I do need to speak. So overall, it met my expectations, and I
Yeah.
really, really enjoyed really, really enjoyed the class. Absolutely.
I love it. I love see. This is so beautiful because we're getting so many different perspectives, so many different viewpoints. And I'm so glad that this isn't a course just for people who are at ground zero.
Right.
People who are, completely fresh, have never been doing this, have never stepped out like this. It's for them, but it's also for people who have been doing this, that maybe it's just to strengthen what's already there. And so that is so good to hear. That is awesome. As we're talking, people, thank you so much for all those who are rocking with us tonight. Welcome once again to our Valiant Voice Q&A and testimonial night. I'm feeling real good right now. I think we're gonna keep doing lives like this. I can't teach the whole course because it's expensive. So I'm gonna come on and probably do some more of these interactive things and just really pour into the people. But again, thank you all for being here. If you have not done so already, like, tag, share. Please share this to your pages. Please tag people in the comments, like this, and let us know that you are here. Again, we're waiting for your questions. If you have any questions about the course, about public speaking, about their experiences, they are sharing their testimonies tonight. And this is a perfect opportunity for you to get some clarity about whatever it is you might be dealing with. And I am so excited about it. Let's go on to the next question. And I think I'm just going to do two more and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. Okay. Number one, let me ask this. In How has this course affected you overall? So, not just professionally, not just in ministry. So, the question is, in what ways have you grown as a speaker and as a person as a result of taking this course? We've already talked about how holistic it is, but how have you grown marriage wise, family wise, business wise, career wise, every aspect of who you are? How has this helped you in those areas? Let's start with Liz.
Okay, so I still, not for anything, but I'm still learning from it, and I still have those notes in my head that it kind of like pops up, and I'm like, okay, this is what I have learned. And one of the things that I have applied to myself is just kind of like not talk too fast, not go, impulsively, kind of have something before you speak, because sometimes when you speak, you can't bring words back to you. So those
Hmm.
are the things that I have learned, and I still applying to myself, and I still have worked in my, within myself as well, because then I recognize that there's things that I have done wrong, and things that I have learned in my past that today now I can see that is working. Like it's actually have an effect in my life and personally. And then when I apply it to myself, the things around me will change without me saying so much, because I apply it to myself.
I love it. Yes, absolutely. And I'm a witness that when I first met you on that Zoom and you started to talk to me, and I said, oh, she has a lot of great things to say, but I feel like a lot of us don't really, consider how fast we're going. And
Yeah.
I think you're doing an amazing job even tonight of just taking your time and pacing yourself. So amazing job. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Miss Tanisha, talk to me.
Yeah, so just being in this course, I've grown in a way where I'm more I'm nicer to myself. I used to really
Hmm.
be really mean to myself after speaking. And just saying things like, why would you say that? Like, just my self-talk was very negative. And just some of the tools that you gave us, I've been a lot nicer to myself, more positive thinking, more envisioning myself doing the things that I want to do, like public speaking. And even in school, I did a presentation recently, and I got it all the points. I got an A, but just what my professor was saying, some of the things was, you kept me engaged and you spoke really
Wow.
well. And that means a lot to me, because due to fear before, when I would try to do a presentation, I wouldn't do too well because I just didn't feel like I could speak well. So
Yeah.
my just believing in myself, and I'm still growing, I'm still learning to just believe in myself just to be comfortable in front of people. But that's mainly what I've started developing, that positive self-talk.
Oh my goodness, T. I love
Seriously.
it. And let me tell you, I feel like that's something we spoke about as far as one of our strategies, positive
Hmm.
self-talk, because we even know, let's tap into the spiritual side of it. Life and death is in your tongue. So you being able to control what you say, how you say it, especially when you say it about you. If you say you're not confident, you won't be confident. If you say that you're full of fear, you'll be full of fear. But if you say, I can do this, whoo, you can do it. If you say, I have what it takes, you're going to have what it takes. And I'm a witness for you, T. I've seen you come out of your cocoon, come out of your shell. When you grabbed that mic to pray that Sunday after the first class, I said, what is going on? For those who don't know, Tanisha goes to my church. We go to Ladder Glory. Shout out to LG, Pastor Derek Etienne. She got up there and she prayed. I said, who is this? And I'm so proud and I'm so happy to hear that you're nice to yourself. I'm so glad to know that you're deserving of love and respect and honor, because you all are women of excellence in your presentation, in your skills, in your professionalism. I'm so happy that this has blessed you in this way. Denise, talk to me.
Um, so definitely, the one word that is being highlighted is the confidence, and to be able to execute it for sure. Um, like I said, I was in that place and position where I already had to speak. And honestly, coming into it, I was like, I really don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know how to formulate my words. But what I did enjoy is the community as well amongst that, us ladies besides you, right, had. And just seeing their stories, their testimony, their insecurities that I had as well. I was like, oh wow, okay, I'm not alone. Um I'm not in the boat all alone. And that really helped as the weeks went on. It really helped build my confidence and pull out what was already inside of me, because I was already doing it. I just didn't believe in myself. So it helped build that voice, that just what it's literally called, Valiant voice. It helped purify that voice, and build confidence in it, complete confidence in it. And now that I had a structure, because I am very like logical, so once I had the teaching and the practical side of it, I was like, okay, yeah. So I do know how to do this. It pulled the gem out of me for sure. Valiant voice. It pulled the gem out of me, and that's what I try to do. For others as well. We just don't know what we have inside until somebody helps
Yeah.
and guides us, and that's really what Valiant
Wow.
Voice did. And the beautiful part about it, once again, is the community behind it. With the ladies, that really helps. Doing it alone it's not the same. Yeah, you can maybe do it alone, but doing it with other people is even better. It makes it that much better. And yeah, confidence was it for me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Denise, I think you bring out an amazing point that we made even in the course of how confidence and courage is not the absence of fear. If
Mm.
I'm courageous, there's still fear. But
Yeah,
courage is being able to step out on faith and do it anyway.
yeah.
You know, courage is if I'm standing in front of a lion, I'm looking at that line. I'm scared. I want that thing to eat me and sink its claws into me. I'm scared. But I'm going to be courageous enough. If I'm protecting my family, protecting my wife, I'm going to have the courage to do it anyway, to fight anyway, because it's not the absence of fear, it's being able to overcome it. So that is so, so good. Y'all, you are blessing the people tonight. People are talking in this chat. Oh my goodness. Y'all are answering questions they didn't even ask yet. Some people are saying, I'm learning some things just from these testimonies. That's right. Yep, she didn't hesitate talking about you tonight. She didn't hesitate. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. People are responding. People are encouraging. People are really being blessed. Somebody said, when the student shows up, the teacher teach. I think that means when the teachers show up, the teacher teach. When the students show up, when you guys come and you guys are ready, the teacher teaches. We pour when you're hungry, we feed when you're hungry, and you guys definitely came ready and hungry. Last question, and we're going to say goodnight to the people. If you do have questions, people who are watching, put them in the comments, and we'll take a few minutes after this last one to really get into some of those things. All right. Last question, and it'll be, I think, um, one of the easier things to answer. Would you recommend this course to others? I want to start with, well, would you recommend this course to others? If so, why? Let's start with Denise.
Absolutely, I already did. I already told to some of my youth to join. Why? Because it really pulls it out of you. I've seen the not only the help and the transformation that it helped me, but I've also been able to just witness Liz and oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going blank on your name. Tanisha.
Tanisha.
It's okay.
I knew it. I'm so sorry. And her transformation.
It's late. It's
Um,
late. It's okay.
I know. I'm so sorry. But to witness, my sisters transform and their growth compared to the first class, it's real. There's fruit to it. It's it's gonna help you develop and grow as well. So of course, I definitely recommended it already. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. Because the best way to get the word out is word of mouth anyway. So I'm so glad you were able to share. Miss Liz.
Okay, so I do definitely recommend this program, and especially I just kind of heard maternity. It's like when you give birth, and you just kind of like you know what you have in front of you, but you just do not know how to feed them.
Mm,
And I think that's part of it. That's part of, like, we don't know when we have a baby, but when you have your mom that went through those things, he helped you out. So I think definitely this is just kind of like just feeding your gift that you have, what is inside of you, that your calling, even in your own home, in your community, people that need how to needs you as well. So I think definitely it will bring the best out of you. You would even there you discover what is in you that you have never known that you had that. I think that's yes, definitely, that's wonderful.
I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Tanisha.
So 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this. So, if you want to be taught by someone who is going to push you, who is going to see the best in you no matter what, and bring the psychology behind public speaking, this is your course. And I say that because, seeing Matthew, knowing Matthew as like a brother to me, knowing him as a leader at church, but getting to see Matthew in the light of a teacher, someone who can educate, he was able to bring passion and his heart behind teaching us. And it showed through the course. It showed through the course. It showed through what he taught us. The breathing exercise. That part of the course was monumental for me because when I came into it, I was very tense. I I didn't really know I didn't really know how to receive it, how to receive the course within itself. But when we got to the part where we had to take a deep breath, hold it, and just release, it helped me to then going forward receive all the information that was given to me because I was able to release some of the things that I was holding about public speaking and the thoughts about myself when it came down to speaking. And so you will want somebody to teach you that has a heart for what they're doing. And my brother Matthew, he definitely has a heart. He cares about his students, the well-being, and I really appreciated that. I really appreciate someone taking the time to be like, okay, aside from the education, let's deal with this. And that all came together and it made this very very amazing for me.
Wow. Whew. Y'all really trying today. You really trying. But no, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I'm going to say to God be the glory. I'm going to say thank you for your trust. Thank you for your trust. And thank you with that sense of even that humility where you know me beyond church and beyond this and beyond professionalism. And you're able to say, you know what? I'm going to I'm going to come in and I'm going to be a student to my brother. And you were able to receive the most. You guys were all able to receive the most out of this experience. And I'm so grateful that you guys were a part of it. Thank you so, so, so much. One more time, everybody in the comments, can we just take a minute and applaud all of our ladies here tonight? Come on, let's give it up. Even for those, even for those even for those who weren't able to be here, shout out to Anai Hernandez, who was also a part of this class.
Yes.
She wasn't able to be with us tonight, but we're so grateful that she was a part of this program as well. And maybe I'll do a separate live and bring her in and have a one-on-one with her, and we'll talk a little bit about her experiences as well. But again, ladies, thank you so much for all of your time and for all of this that you have poured into us. Give it up. I see the claps. I see the claps. I see the claps. It's all for y'all. It's all for y'all. And I'm so grateful. You guys are so worthy of it. And so we have 3 minutes until 8 o'clock. I'm right on schedule. If you have a question tonight, go ahead and put it in the chat now. Our sisters are here. Our sisters are here to answer any questions you have. And if not, you can DM them to us. You can message us at myvaliantvoice@gmail.com. That's myvaliantvoice@gmail.com. Or you can get us, you can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook at Valiant Voice. And I believe that you are going to be blessed. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thank you, ladies, for sharing. Yes, 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 yes. And since I have you here and you are watching tonight, I just want to put this on the screen really quickly. We have our Valiant Voice 8-week course. Woo! Our fall course that's coming up. And I'm so excited for you to be a part of it. If you've watched this and you're saying, you know what? I want to do this. I want to jump into this. You have time. All of our monies, let me make it like this. There you go. So all of the money, it is now $200 for the whole course. I made it a little bit more affordable just to open it up to more people. And I think that it's going to be very much so worthwhile. You have all these things that we're going to cover: the power of public speaking, the preparation behind public speaking, overcoming anxiety, fluency enhancing strategies, confidence in expression, how to increase your vocabulary, knowing your audience, outline creation, editing, presentation etiquette. All these things you will learn in these courses. We're going to meet on Monday evenings from 6 to 7:15, and we're going to begin on September 30th. We're starting right at the end of this month, and we're going all the way up until November 18th, because I know that you guys are going to be blessed by this. We're not doing it on the week of Thanksgiving because I know y'all going to be cooking and stuff. So we're going to go right before Thanksgiving so that you guys can still enjoy your holiday. So again, sign up today. If you'd like to sign up, the information is on the flyer. You can email myvaliantvoice@gmail.com, myvaliantvoice@gmail.com, so that you can be a part of this. One more time, let's clap for the ladies. One more clap. I know you've been clapping all night, but can we just celebrate these wonderful ladies that have joined us? Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Tanisha. You have been a blessing tonight. I pray that you continue to grow and flourish, because this is only the beginning. I see us one day doing a Valiant Voice camp, a Valiant Voice retreat. And I
Yes.
already know who my teachers are. Don't tell nobody. This isn't public, right? Don't tell nobody. But I've been praying and thinking about a Valiant Voice retreat, Valiant Voice camp, and I already know who's going to come and teach. So y'all get ready because you all are amazing at what you do. One more time, we thank you. We celebrate you. I'm going to take you off the screen. Don't leave yet because I want to talk to you afterwards. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. One more time for our sisters. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for all those who are still with us, for all those who stopped by, for those who are watching the replay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you for allowing us to experience this moment with you. This is big. This is a big moment for Valiant Voices, our first live stream. It's the first of many. I feel inspired tonight, and I feel life breathed into this even the more to continue and to serve our community. If you like to sow into Valiant Voice, if you like to give into Valiant Voice as we start to do lives and as we sustain our equipment, as we continue to invest in programs like this beautiful thing we got going on here with StreamYard, it's so pretty. We want to continue to be a blessing to you. So if you'd like to sow into Valiant Voice, the Cash App is right at the bottom of the screen, Valiant Voice. Maybe you are not interested in joining the course, and that's okay. But I believe that your support matters, that your giving matters, and you saw the fruit. You saw what comes from it. And I know that you believe in it just as much as we do. So if you feel led, if you feel the heart to give to Valiant Voice tonight, I ask you to do so because I know that you will be blessed as you are a blessing. So again, it's $ Valiant Voice, $ Valiant Voice. That's the same Cash App you're going to use to register for the course. And again, we put up one more time because it's, it's so cool. It's right here, our 8-week fall 2024 course that'll cover all of these things. You have in-depth sessions, Q&A. You have one free one-on-one session with me at your disposal anytime you want it. Come on and we can meet together. It'll cover all these topics. It'll go from September 30th to November 18th, and you will get your certificate of completion to put on your resume, to put on your job postings and all of that, because I know that it will be a blessing to your life. All right. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. If you feel, once again, if you feel led to sow, I encourage you to do so. And if you have not done so already, please, please, please share this live. Share it so people can watch the replay. They can go back. Maybe you missed something. Maybe you said, hey, I want to listen to Liz again. I want to listen to Tanisha again. I want to listen to Denise again. Go back, watch it over and over again. And if you have any questions, email us at myvaliantvoice@gmail.com. That's myvaliantvoice@gmail.com. I want to once again thank Liz, Denise, Tanisha, even Anai, who is not able to be here tonight. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for being the first cohort of this course. I'm grateful to you forever. You will always be in my heart. To everyone who's watching, we love you. We appreciate you. Keep us in your prayers. Thank you for your support. And we'll see you next time right here on Valiant Voice. Let's continue to grow together.